Welcome all my friends and have a nice day to all of you. Today you will join us with the 50th creation of our website creation lesson series. Let's start then. First click on the plus mark at the top of the screen and open a new tab. Next, type glitch.com in the address bar and click the enter button. Now you have entered the Glitch website. Now click on the plus mark on the screen again. Open another tab and visit dpcode.lk website. Click on lesson number 231. Click on the Start Project button. Now we have entered the project. Let's make this page editable by clicking the Remix button on the top right side. When you click on the preview below and open the preview pane, you can see the preview on the right side of the window. First, change the name of the project according to the name of today's lesson. Go to the panel on the left and click Settings. Now I click Edit Project Details and type as 50th Lesson DP Code, where it's called Project Name. Now click on the Save button. You can see that the changed project name is displayed on the left side. Today, let's learn how to create a web page to create a menu of a healthy boomerang restaurant using the accordion and wheels concept in Bootstraps. As usual, first, I open our HTML file. We have linked our usual Bootstrap CDN links, CSS and script files with the title called Healthy Lifestyle. First, I open a div tag below the body tag and create our container-read class. First, I want to add an image to the top of the page. For that, in line 16, I name a class of a div as call-md-4 call-xs-12 text-center. Now open an image tag and go to Assets on the left side and copy the URL of this img.jpg image and paste it here as img-src. On the other side, the width is given as 350px and the height as 350px. Let's click on the preview below and give the preview pane and open the preview. Okay, our image has been added. Now to add some text below this, from line 19, create a class in a new div called call-md-8 call-xs-12 first-div. Now to create a heading for it, create a class called text-center inside the h1 tag and type the heading as Healthy Boomerang. Now come to the line 23 and create a class called text-center inside the p tag and type a paragraph in this way. Kids are always picky eaters, open angle bracket, BR, close angle bracket. Making them eat what is healthy, open angle bracket, BR, close angle bracket, is very difficult. But kids must eat all healthy food, open angle bracket, BR, close angle bracket, which will help them to stay active. To make another paragraph like this, I create a text-center class inside a p tag again. Now here type, we have a solution for your problems. Open angle bracket, BR, close angle bracket. We have our unique recipes. Open angle bracket, BR, close angle bracket, which are not only healthy but delicious also. As the paragraph. Okay, look, our text is shown in the preview. Now I am trying to place an order from our Healthy Boomerang restaurant. From our Healthy Boomerang page and enter our phone numbers. Here those phone numbers acts as a link. I put those numbers in a strong tag to highlight them a little more than the other text. Come to the 27th line, open a strong tag and create a span tag inside it. Do you remember that we talked about Glyphicon in the previous lesson? I'm using Glyphicon here today to insert an earphone icon. Now inside the span tag, a class is typed as Glyphicon-earphone. From the next line, name a hyperlink as tel:123456789 in an href tag and type our phone number as 123456789 before the closing A tag. Now to add the other phone number after the closing A tag, put a /, give the hyperlink before the 30th line in the same way and type the phone number as 123456789. Okay friends, in our preview the two phone numbers we entered are shown in blue. When you move the cursor over them, you can see that the cursor point changes and a line appears under the phone number. showing it as a link. Now let's make the panels we need to display our menu. I come to the 35th line. I create the container-fluid second-div class in a div. In the next line, open a div tag and create a class called col-md-8 col-xs-12. Now from line 37, I open another div and create a class called panel-group init. In this panel-group, I want to create 3 panels for 3 main menus. We call it the accordion concept of bootstraps because the food is included in the collapsible panel body inside the main menu. Now I give the ID as accordion next to the panel-group and tab list as the role attribute. Then we can see the panels of the panel-group as a list below. Now I am going to make the first panel. I come to the 38th line and name a class in a div as panel-default. In the next line, create a class called panel-heading in another div. Give tab as the role and give an ID to the first panel called heading 1. Now, to put the heading in the first panel, open an h4 tag in line 40 and name a class called panel-title. Now, make this panel title as a hyperlink and open an a tag to give attributes and type button as role collapse as data-toggle attribute and hashtag accordion as data-parent and give the link hashtag collapse1 as href. Then the heading is typed as colorful platter. Okay friends, the panel heading has been added in our preview. When you move the mouse cursor over this heading, you can see that the title changes as a link. Okay, now I'm going to create the panel body of the first panel we created. For that, in line 48, I open a div tag and give the ID we gave earlier as collapse1. Then I type a class as panel-collapse-in. The role attribute is given as tab panel. Now I come to line 52 and create the panel-body class in a new div. I make the food items in this body as an unordered list. For that, I open a li tag inside a ul tag and type multigrain pizza as the first food. I list another 2 foods called lentil-mushroom burgers and fresh jumbo risotto. Now friends, the first panel is complete. Let's go to our preview. When you click on this panel heading, the panel body is shown below. When you click on the heading again, the panel body collapses and hides. I need 2 more panels like this. So I select the div from the 38th row to the 60th row of the first panel. Then copy it and paste it in the 61st row and the 85th row. Now I change the ID of line 62 to heading 2 and the href of line 69 to hashtag collapse2 and change the panel title of the second panel to thirst-quenching drinks : In the 73rd line, the ID is also changed to collapse2 and some names of the drinks are included in the list of the panel body respectively in this way: melon and kiwi fruit smoothie, fresh mint, roly-poly fruit juice. Now let's see if the list is displayed in our second panel in the preview. Now I change the ID of the third panel in the same way. In line 86, I change the ID to heading 3 and in line 93, the href is changed to hashtag collapse3 and the heading of the third panel is given as yummy snacks. Next, I change the ID of line 97 to collapse3 and type the foods in the panel body list in this way: finger millet cookies, dark choco, fruit basket cake. You can see that the third panel has been added in our preview. I want to enter some instructions in the boxes on the right side of this panel. We use the concept called well to create a style content in Bootstraps. Let's see how we do it. In line 111th, I create a class in a div as col-md-4 col-xs-12. In the next line, I open another div tag and name a class called well in it. Now I type as text inside it as add fruits in your salad. The first box is shown on the right side of our preview. In this way, I want to enter instructions for 2 more boxes. From line 113, I create a well class in a div and type a text called always have seasonal fruits and herbs in it. In the next line too, create a class and type as keep yourself hydrated. Up to 60% of the human adult body is water as its text. Okay, now I will go to the CSS file to add styles to the elements of our page. Look friends, I have linked Google Fonts to this and added a font dash family that is already in Google Fonts to heading 1. From the 4th line, a dark green code called #0b3a0b is given as the color. Now from the 6th line, the font dash size of the paragraph is given as larger. For the panel body and well classes, I give a background dash color as #F9D27839 from the 9th line. See, our styles have been added in our preview pane. To give a background color to the headings with our panel title, I select all 3 IDs of the headings in the 12th line and give a dark yellow color code called #FBC640FB as the background dash color. Hey friends, we have finished coding our Healthy Boomerang page. Let's go to open in new window in the preview and open our page in a new tab. Good, isn't it? In today's lesson, we learn how to use the accordion concept in Bootstraps. In the next lesson, let's learn how to make a navbar in Bootstraps. To see the creation you made, WhatsApp it to the phone number 076-812-5244. Tell your friends about the creation. Send it to me and send it to your friends to see this app. And one more thing, you too join the DP Coding School Telegram group and try to be the DP Code Champ Best of the Week once every week. For that, keep in touch with us. And one more thing, join our DP Coding Club and now you can start a DP Coding Club in your school. We are ready to give all the guidance for that. If you want to start DP Coding Clubs in any school where computer labs are available, make a request to the principal to the email address info@dpcc.lk. So let's meet with another interesting lesson with DP Coding School. Have a good day.